tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA. No one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to... Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for that game against Los Angeles, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5, home in the paint. And if you...
He's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Ausar Thompson. Fontecchio's coming in for Ivy. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Cunningham. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text, when a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team. That is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Heat lead by 1.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
1:31 left here in the opening quarter. Stewart finds Fontecchio. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you can see the competitiveness in Hardaway Jr.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Hardaway. Love's checked in for Adebayo. And a switcher also for Detroit. Reedy's checked in for Jalen Duren. Hardaway hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Pass to Fontecchio. Pistons passing it around. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Back to Rozier. Now, here's Brown. Over Stewart. Brown, no good. The Pistons trailing. Fontecchio with it. Last game he had 13. Harris finds Fontecchio. Outside Hardaway. And the 3 off target. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Heat. They lead by 2. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the floor for Detroit, we've got Isaiah Stewart, Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Paul Reed, and it's Fontecchio in at the small forward position. So, Shams, when the league brought in that 65 game played rule, it sure seemed to motivate players to suit up.
Those awards aren't just about prestige, Kevin. They're about cold, hard cash. And every summer, we're going to see records set for the biggest contract in NBA history. Every summer that goes by. And that certainly has an effect on players wanting to play and players being in the lineup. Now with the 65 games played rule, there is an incentive for all NBA teams and different accolades.
Yes, well said.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Rozier the pass to Hawkins. Love with the screen for Brown. Traps in the tray. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Outside Hardaway. Reed a screen on Hero. Here's Hardaway. Great D that time from Hero.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Brown right side. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Hardaway, no good.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Cade Cunningham. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 22 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yeah, you need someone who can organize that second unit and keep things moving along. A tremendous asset, highly valued by a coaching staff.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect it.
Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Reed.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Brown, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Down low. And the dunk by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Pass to Brown. Top of the key. Bucket is good. Brown's got 9 points. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Brown with the bucket.
A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
Hero against Hardaway. And the league continuing jobs to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Hardaway passes to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Richardson. Looking to get it going. And again, Cunningham missing.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Brown. Rebound, Detroit. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Heat leading by 5. Love finds Richardson. Back to Love. The kick out to Brown. Love with the screen on Stewart. Brown. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Brown's got 13 points now in the quarter. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham outside. Hardaway against Hero. 3 to screen. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Hardaway Jr. carving out some space for himself with that play call.
Love outside. On the wing, Brown. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Stewart. And here's Cunningham. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Back to Hero. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. Cunningham passes to Ivey. Hit the floater. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Pass to Reed. Here's Ivey. Shoots over Hero. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Ivy. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Richardson the pass to Butler. Pass to Hero. At the elbow, it's Brown. Clock at 4. Over Hardaway. And it's Brown missing. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hardaway kicks to Ivy. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Reed. Shoots over Brown. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Reed.
The vision of Hardaway Jr. He scanned the floor and found his teammate.
Brown outside. Butler, a screen on Stewart. Here's Brown. That one goes in. Brown's got 24 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. There's a check in for Ivy. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in 5th.
Well, as a coach, it's a relief knowing free throws are almost automatic for your guys.
Hardaway passes to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Harris inside, defended by Butler. Harris kicks to Stewart. Basket is good, the assist from Harris. Stewart's got it back down to single digits for Detroit. Butler passes to Love. On the wing, Brown. A 3-ball. And it's Reed pulling it down. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
And the dunk by Reed.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
Hero on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. On the wing, Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture with the Miami franchise from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And so we conclude the first half. Heat lead by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
Look at Detroit. They've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Pistons.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there. For Miami, Brown is checked in for Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Kevin Love. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Richardson. Detroit also making some changes. Paul Reed's checked in for Jalen Duren. Fontecchio's coming in for Jaden Ivey. Hardaway is subbed in for Cunningham. Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Brown out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Rozier in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. On the clock, and Harris wide open. He shoots, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
It's really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Back to Jaquez. Pass to Brown. Jaquez with the screen on Reed. Brown dishes to Butler. From outside the arc. Oh, Butler draining the three.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And here's Reed. To the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Outside Rozier. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Fontecchio. There's the lob to Brown. Reed with the steal. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Throws it up high. Stewart with the steal. And they're on the break. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Fontecchio missing.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Hardaway. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the floor for Detroit, Reed out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Harris. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Fontecchio in at the 2 spot. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
A three-pointer is right on target. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Count it. And the Heat lead by 13.
It's been great to see Rozier's growth as a passer over the course of his career.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Harris. Reed a screen on Butler. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
Hardaway's checked in for Paul Reed.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rozier against Cunningham. And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, you have to love Bam's mentality. Always looking for ways to disrupt things defensively.
Dan, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. To the middle. Harris against Butler. Harris kicks to Stewart. That's a two from Cunningham. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Bounce pass from Rozier. From 10 feet out, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Butler's got 15 points in just the second half. Pistons trail by 19. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Duran the pass to Stewart. Back to Duran. Fontecchio. Cunningham outside. Over Rozier. Detroit, no good that time either.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled and really probably why they're trailing.
Brown against Cunningham. Now here's Richardson. Defense is right there. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
Count that bucket.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Duren against Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for the Pistons. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Pistons trail by 21. There's the lob to Duren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What timing on the alley-oop from Duren. That speaks to the chemistry and connection he has with his guys.
Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Cunningham. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Brown.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
From deep, Richardson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Stewart passes to Cunningham, and he converts the layup. And that's 11 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Harris against Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 28.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now Ivey. 6 to shoot. Stewart with the screen on Richardson. Here's Ivey. No good on the triple.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Ivey against Brown. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Duren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Harris. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here is Brown. Adebayo with a screen for Brown. Outside Rozier. The kick out to Brown. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Ivy, Detroit, no good that time either.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Down low, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Outside Butler. Fires for three. It's good again, and the next one's 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Stewart in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Brown. There's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 30 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Brown wide open. He fired. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Stewart against Brown. Harris outside. Shoots the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Stewart against Brown. Richardson kicks to Rozier. Lets the three fly. Duren pulls it in. The Pistons shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Rain Man.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Stewart. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Here's Ivy. It's hauled in by Brown.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul. Penalty.
That free throw, no good. He's off on the second. And So Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Great win tonight, MP.
That's it.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team. That's all you. Shut up, shut up.
That's what I want to see.
Keep coming. Come on, MP. Hey, see you later, man. Let's go. Gear up. We good. Yo, I got him. You're too slow. Let's go!
Yeah, I run this. This is my game. All day, baby.
Keep shooting that, man.
One more. Let's go.
Come on. What are you... Bro, MP, come on.
Yeah, you don't know what to do now.
That's all right, man.
Well, excuse me. going. We ready, let's go. Hey, don't worry. That's yours, man. Get started. Hey. That's all right, man. That's all right, man. Good look. Shot. Nice shot. Yes. Your confidence is shot.
It's good, MP.
There it is.
Mama, there goes that knee.
Visualize a win tonight. Then go out. Everything okay tonight? How's that back feel?
Good, Burn. How about you, man? Squad on point tonight?
Yeah, the usual aches and pains, but nothing I can't handle.
Of course.
I'm a little more nervous than usual, though.
Okay. Why's that?
Tonight means more than most. I can't stand those guys.
I ain't never seen Burn all riled up. I thought you loved everybody, man.
I do, but my first training job was over there. And without getting into a long story, it didn't work out.
And I thought you had been here your whole career.
I landed here. I'm happy, but I do have a long memory.
Say no more. I'll make sure I put these chumps in their place, man. You already know.
I appreciate that, MP.
Gotcha.
With game time only moments away, the setting, Miami, Florida. The Knicks taking on the Heat for the New York Knicks. A nice start early. Winners of 2 of their first 3. Heat, Knicks, just moments away, right after this. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And we check out the power rankings with plenty of time left in the season. So much could be different by the end of the year. You look at the Kings, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
When I look at the Heat, they've begun this year playing with some real fire and has produced some top-notch basketball, doing better than many expected.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Brunson and DiVincenzo team up as the backcourt. Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. And for Miami, Jovic and Bam play together inside. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. And it's Richardson in at the point. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, B.A., it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better, but
going playing with almost an entirely new group here. Love is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Brown comes in for Jovic. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Butler. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Richardson. Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for DiVincenzo. And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
Well, MP and his team know how important these games are and how much a win in a game like this means to the fans. So far, they've taken care of business, but still have plenty of these rivalry games left. MP's got to be on his A game. Rivalry games are hard enough as it is.
Drives to the hoop, and it's Randall with the jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Ryan, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. 4-3. Love grabs the miss. Heat trail by 10. Outside Jaquez to the paint. Here's Brown. And no good, trying to use the glass. New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York. Brunson against Brown. Rozier outside. Brown, a screen on Robinson. Here's Rozier. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Sometimes the defense is willing to contest that in-between game, and Terry Rozier says, listen, if it's a bucket, I'll take it.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Bridges. Hart from long range. Sinks it from distance. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for the Knicks. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Rozier and Hero are the backcourt. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Brown in at the 4. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Hart can't hit. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Heat. 7-point differential. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges, in reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together. They hope to replicate that success at this level, and now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. McBride passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Heat trail by 9. Hero outside. Pass to Love. Inside. Kicks it to Hero. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Achua. Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
Here's Brunson. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries. Miami trailing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gets help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Brown finds Hero. Left side, Brown. Shoots from the elbow. Off the left rim and out.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Brunson passes to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Takes a 3. Rebound Miami. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Richardson, the pass to Hero. Outside, Brown. Love, a screen on Anunoby. And the basket by Brown. Knicks leading by 4. Brunson taking his time here. Bridges, a screen on Richardson. And here's Brunson from the arc. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Love, a screen on Anunoby. And here's Brown for 3. Hart pulls it in.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Bridges. Over Jaquez. Bridges misses.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Brown inside. McBride covers. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Richardson, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Brown. From down in the low post, it goes. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Knicks leading by 7. Outside Brunson. Pass to McBride. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Some solid D from Jaquez.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Again, Brown missing. New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And it's good for 2. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Love, a screen on Anunoby. Again, Brown missing.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
I see him.
Out to Bridges. Lets the three fly. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Brown. It's tipped. And it's in, off the glass. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Miami making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Miami, Brown, he's checked in for Love. Butler comes in for Jaquez. And it's Rozier in for Hero. Robinson finds Anunoby. DiVincenzo with it, guarded by Richardson. DiVincenzo, pass to Robinson. And here's Brunson from outside the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brown's got 11 points.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Randall outside. Back to Brunson. Tries the 9-footer. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
They set the pick, and here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It'll be their 2nd game of a 4-game road trip. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Free throw drops for Randall.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
He's checked in for Miami. Here's Adebayo. 8 points in his last timeout. Kick out to Brown. Shoots over Randall. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Knicks leading by 10. 1:11 left in the first half. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
Here's Brown, plenty of space. And it's New York with a rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Randall can't hit. And Brown has got the ball here for the Heat, trailing by 10. That one off the back iron and out.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That shot off the mark. And so it's the New York Knicks earning this break in the action, up 10. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Oh! Next time. Give it up.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Miami Heat.
I think about when I was coming up, the emphasis on protecting the ball. It's not always demanded of guys now.
That's been the... All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans... Thanks, as always, for watching.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily. That
checked in for Richardson. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
And they, of course, have a style of play that is all about physicality. I mean, they love to embrace the contact out on the court, but the possession game for them is always pivotal.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Down low. Here's Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brown's got 13.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's DiVincenzo. Here's Randall, defended by Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges, a screen on Brown. For 3, Randall. Rebound, Miami. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Throw it down on the lob.
And look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside, Anunoby. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Hero. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A. What I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Here's Randall. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Bridges against Hero. Pass to Brown. Adebayo, a screen on Hart. Brown. Again, the Heat misses. Knicks leading by 21. Hart finds DiVincenzo. Now Bridges, pounded by Rozier. Here's DiVincenzo. Nails it from three. DiVincenzo's got 8 points here in the quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Brown scanning the floor. Can they get it? And it's New York with a rebound. Randall with it. Now guarded by Butler. And stolen by Adebayo. The drive by Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons. And then Monday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Kicks it to Hero. Fires for three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Hero's got 17 points.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And the Knicks miss again. Heat trail by 21. And it's Brown off the drive. A quick shot there. It's off target. A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter. To the inside. Shot's good by Hart. 7 points in the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Rozier, the pass to Brown. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Brown. Looking to get back on track. Uses the glass to drop it in. Brown's got 6 here in the quarter.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Inside, here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Now here's Brown. He's covered by Hart. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bridges. And here's the fast break. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And stolen by Adebayo.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Outside, DiVincenzo. For three. Drills it from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for New York. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out or 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then
Coach Spoelstra begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to kick it up a notch.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Terry Rozier is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Brown in at the force line. That's the group on the floor for Miami. New York leading by 22. Here's Randle. And Rozier pulls it down. And for the Heat, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Mikal Bridges. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Achua's checked in for Julius Randle. He's perfect from the line this time.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
DiVincenzo finds Achua. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Richardson, that's good.
But Josh Richardson has length, and he's got hops, so on the interior, he can make those shots.
Brunson against Rozier. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got 27.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. To the middle. And DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Brunson.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
And Brown with the stuff.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Bridges against Jaquez. Now here's Bridges. Tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5. Bridges, a screen on Brown. Hart goes in. Shoots over Brown. Miami grabs the miss. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the jam by Brown.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Left side, Brown. On the wing, Richardson. DiVincenzo covering. Brown, a screen on DiVincenzo. Kick out to Brown. Again, Brown missing. New York leading by 20. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Over Rozier. Brunson misses. The Heat have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Tipped away. Brown passes to Rozier. Back to Brown. Shoots over Hart. Oh, nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 25 points.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
Brunson finds Achua. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. This one for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Brown's got 11 rebounds in the game. Achua with a rebound. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo, the pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Brown inside. He's covered by Hart. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 8 here in this quarter.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Outside Brunson. Bridges, a screen on Rozier. Here's Brunson outside. On target from range. Brunson's got 13 in the second half.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
It's Brown on the wing. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
It's Adebayo, high post to halt the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Precious Achua picks one up at 6'9". Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
No good on that one.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Richardson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. What do you got, Graham?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Adebayo, a screen on Hart. And here's Brown for 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Anunoby for 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Bridges, he's checked in for Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Love is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Brown comes in for Jovic. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Butler. And it's Robinson in for Hero. Hard against Brown. From downtown. Offensive board. Love. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Miles McBride picks one up.
Boy, as a defender, you simply have to be careful around Kevin Love. He knows how to draw fouls in those situations.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Outside Hart. Back to McBride. Shot clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Here's the third. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. A line change here for Miami. And the... And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that...
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.